Okay. So aligning the spine onto your bolster. You can either have blocks or you can just extend your legs out. It's up to you. Just relaxing back, reclining, palms up, relaxing the shoulders. Breathing into the lungs. Slow down your breaths. Focusing on your third eye. Relax those eyeballs. Let it sink into the eye sockets. Here, internally gaze and notice any sensations on the top of your head, radiating from the scalp. And then notice the sensations of your ears, feeling the warmth or coolness of the room with your ears. Moving the intention down toward your throat. Notice any of the sensations around your throat. And turning that focus and attention, let that focus go down your left shoulder. And then down to your left elbow. Notice any sensations in your left hand. Moving that energy ball from your left hand, moving that tension, bounce it over to your right hand. Notice any sensations in your right hand. Feeling the energy coming out and radiating from your right hand. Moving that attention to your right elbow. Notice any sensations in the right elbow. Let that sensation follow up toward your right shoulder. Notice any tension, any sensations in your right shoulder. Let it all melt. And from here, moving the gaze and attention toward your heart space. In your heart space, notice any sensations from the heart. The rise and fall of the chest. Paying particular attention to your rib cage, expanding, inhaling. And then exhaling fully, allow your belly to drop. So noticing the sensation of your belly button. And from there, gazing all the way to your pelvic region, all the way down to your tailbone. Notice any sensation to your tailbone. From there to your right glute, all the way down to your back of your right thigh, the sides of your thigh, all the way to your knee. Following that tension, notice the sensations of your right knee. Traveling it down toward your right ankle. Feeling any coolness in your right ankle. And then to your sole of your foot. Notice any sensations of your right foot. Sole of your right foot. Feeling a tingling. And from here, hopping it over to your left foot. Notice any sensations of the padding of your left foot. Internally gazing that attention all the way to your left ankle. And then back up past the calf, past the shin, up to your left knee. And there, notice any sensations of your left knee. And then traveling that attention all the way to your left hip, all the way to your left glute. And then back up the spine, all the way to the back of your shoulders, all the way back up through the scalp to the very, very top of your crown. Just feeling that sensation throughout your whole entire body of a body scan. From here, coming off your bolster, rolling over to your side, coming onto your back. Again, extending those legs out, palm facing up. Relax the shoulders. Here you can point the toes, inhale the hands up, reaching, wiggle those fingers, and then exhale, hands over the ears. Gonna stretch and yawn. Clench those fists if you like. Get the full stretch of the body. And then inhale the right knee into your heart space, pulling that right knee to the right nipple. Here, rock and roll, wiggle those toes, get all the joints moving here. Only the tightness of the groin, left hand on that left hip or left of the belly. Breathing in. Exhale, pull that right knee out to the right side. Here you can flex your feet. Imagine standing on that left leg, feeling that power stance. And breathing in any tightness into the groin area. Inhale back toward the center. Here you can grab a strap nearby, or you can grab with your peace fingers your big toe, kick out that leg. And breathing here, you can straighten out that knee, that top knee. You can keep the little kink, or you can pull the toes a little closer toward your forehead and imagine standing on that left leg still. So again, that stretch on your left thigh as well, and your right glute. You're trying to straighten out that knee. Now try to pull the toes a little closer to your forehead, breathing in. Good job. Now we're gonna do a little core here. We're gonna inhale that chin, nose, forehead to the top knee. Exhale, pull that bottom hand down to that bottom knee. Keep reaching, keep breathing. You can even lift that bottom heel. You can bend that right elbow, keep breathing. And then here, bend that top knee and poke your nose with it. And then exhale slowly, as slow as you can, all the way back down, using the core muscles there. Exhale, drop that right leg over to the right side, swinging it like a porch door. Roll the pinky toe down. If you need a block, you can self-adjust, left hand on that left hip, or you can extend that left arm out to the side, just spreading out your wings. Breathing in, close those eyes. Imagine standing on that left foot. Slow down your breath. Listen for that Ujjayi breath, that victorious sound of the ocean behind the throat. Sounds like sa and a hum. And then slowly, slowly inhale that leg back up to the sky. Here you can keep a little kink or bend in that knee. Left hand on that left hip. Try to pull your toes, your top toes a little closer toward the forehead. You're gonna feel it behind that right glute. Here, left hand on that left hip. We're gonna inhale that nose, chin, forehead to that top knee. And then exhale, pull that left hand down to that bottom knee. Bend that right elbow. Keep breathing. Keep lifting and imagine standing on that left foot. And then here, bend that top knee and poke your nose. And then exhale, slowly, slowly back down. Good job. Swapping hands on that foot or the belt, scooting your hips over to the right. So you can bend that bottom knee, scoot it slightly over, right arm out to the side. Exhale. Taking that top leg over to the left, twisting at the belly. So getting a little twist and core here. Or straighten out the spine so that way you're imagining standing on that left foot. So here you can adjust, you can bolster your foot with a block or a bolster. Here try to round your right shoulder if you can. You're twisting across the belly. Breathe across the heart space. Breathe across the chest. Slow down your breath. And close those eyes. Imagine laying on this nice little raft that you built yourself out on this private island paradise with beautiful lush green mountains hanging out in your little alcove beach. Just with you and your family. And some friends maybe, but just enjoy this raft all to yourself. Spread out. Getting the IT band stretch here. Then inhale that leg back up to the sky. Release that leg. Straighten out the spine. Let the leg rest side by side, palms facing up. Rest here in your Shavasana. Feel that reverberation, that energy bounce back into your body. And then pull the heels in close to each other. Rub the toes. See the difference of how long one heel is to the other. Breathing fully into your front body. Blink your eyes open. Inhale that left knee into your heart. Rock and roll those ankles. Wiggle those toes. And pull your left knee in closer toward the nipple line with both your hands. And then you can take your right hand, place it on the belly or the hip. Feeling for the belly breath. Be mindful of the breath. And then pull the left knee out to the left side into that power stance, a half squat, Captain Morgan. Almost. You can flex your left feet. You can keep your feet flexed or wiggle those toes. Again, observe any tightness, any contracted states. In the left glute, the right groin. Keep imagining you're standing on that right leg. You're still engaging your right thigh. Feeling that stretch in any inguinal area, any tenderness, any tightness. Inhale that knee right back toward the center again. With your peace finger, you can grab that big toe, or you can take that strap and loop it underneath your left heel, pressing your heel and foot up to the sky, flexing your feet. Here, right hand on that right hip. Imagine standing on that right leg. Try to pull the left toes a little closer. If you need a big bend in that knee, you can. But you're getting that left glute stretch. There's your hamstrings attached. Now try to straighten out that knee. Breathing in. Now try to pull the toes a little closer toward your forehead. Breathing here. Now we're going to get in a little crunch here. We're going to inhale that chin, nose toward that top knee. Exhale, bottom hand down to that bottom knee. You can lift that bottom heel. You can bend that left elbow. Keep crunching, keep breathing. Don't forget to breathe. You can poke your nose with that top left knee. Exhale slowly back down. So the slower you go, you're using more core. And then exhale, drop that left leg out to the side like a door. Again, you can bolster or block your ankle. And rotate that left pinky toe downward to open up those abductors. Right hand on the right hip, or you can extend that right arm out to the side. Close those eyes, spread eagle almost. Breathing and relaxing on our little private raft. Okay, imagine a yacht, your own private yacht. So you feel that luxury of relaxation, relaxing your whole entire body, radiating that breath from your lungs, from the center of your body, out toward your fingertips. So focusing on that breath, listen for that breath. And slowly, slowly inhale that leg back up to the sky. Swapping hands on that foot, you can bend that bottom knee slightly, scoot your hips over to the left, extend that left arm out to the side, and then exhale, drop that left leg over to the right. Again, twisting at the belly. Imagine standing on that right foot. So you might have to straighten out the spine and then do that little twist where you're grounding that left shoulder if possible. Again, you can block your left ankle. And then breathe across the heart space. Just breathe across the chest. Close those eyes. Listen for that Ujjayi breath, that victorious breath. Every inhalation, elongate it with nice textured inhalation. And slowly, slowly inhaling that leg back up to the sky. Release that leg. Straighten up the spine, palms facing up. Close those eyes. Feel that reverberation, that energy bounce back into your joints. Feeling from the pads of our feet all of our legs. Now pull the heels in, rub the toes together. Feeling the difference of how long the heels are. Maybe the toes. Your body knows. It's amazing. Now blink your eyes open. Inhale those knees into your heart. Rock left and right. Massaging the side bodies, massaging your back. Again, pull the knees apart. You can keep rocking left and right. Open up those hips. Again, you pull the soles of your feet. You can pull the knees into your armpits. You can start kicking out those legs just to stretch out those legs. And here, keeping a hold of the legs, you're gonna rock up and down the spine, keeping the chin to the chest, massaging the back body. Rocking up and down until you inhale up into a half boat. Because someone wanted core. So you're gonna hold on to your feet or your ankles, or you can extend those arms out. Pull the knees in toward the chest. You're sitting on the sit bones. So you're half boat, you're using the core. You can start fluttering away, kicking away, as if you're swimming. And then coming back to stillness, pull those knees in, extend those arms out. Inhale the left foot up, exhale down, pull the knees in. Inhale the right foot up, exhale down, good job. Pull the knees in. Now half boat, exhale halfway down until your belly starts shaking. Inhale back up, woo, back into half boat. Now inhale the left foot up, inhale the right foot up, full boat, Navasana. Exhale halfway down until your belly shakes, and then inhale back up, half boat, woo. Now cross those ankles. You're getting warm now. Pull the flesh out from the backside. Inhale, arms up to the sky, reaching, breathing in. Exhale, forward fold, hands out in front. Inhale through the crown. Exhale, walk those hands out in front, bowing down, hinging at the hips. So it's not how far you go, it's about breathing in and hinging at the hips. So breathe in, follow the breath. Exhale, walk those fingers out. Let your fingers do the walking. Slow down the breath. Make sure you're protecting your knees. If you need a block to help support the knees, keeping your feet flexed if that helps protect. So breathe into the back. Slow down the breath. And just listen for your breath. In the time to breathe into the backs, breathing to elongate the crown. We're gonna exhale, walk the hands all the way to your far left. Grab your left hand with the right. Breathe into your right lung. Inhaling back toward the center, inhaling, reaching. Exhale, walk the hands all the way to your far right. Grab your right hand with the left. Breathe into your left lung. Inhaling back toward the center, inhaling, pushing back up. Might as well get into our neck. So we're gonna grab your left temple with the right hand. Pull it off to the side. You can rest your left hand on that left knee. Feeling for that stretch with the neck. Close your eyes. Here you can take your left hand and wrap it behind the back. Closing those eyes, feel for the stretch. Being gentle. And then releasing. Uncross, cross the opposite way. Pull the flesh out from the backside. Inhale, arms up, reach for the stars. Let the head drop back. Breathe in, relax the throat. Exhale, forward fold. Hands out in front. Inhale through the crown. Exhale, walk those hands out. So hinging at the hips, every breath. Inhale, come out of that pose. Exhale, walk those fingers out. So allowing your heart to bow down, hinge at the hips. Slow down your breath. Just follow the breath. Every inhalation, elongate the crown. Every exhalation, keep reaching, walking those fingers forward. Breathing here into the back body. And breathing in to elongate the fingers. And then exhale, walk the hands all the way to your far left. Grab the left hand with the right. Breathe into your right lung. And then exhale, walk the hands back toward the center. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhale, walk the hands all the way to your far right. Again, grabbing that right hand. Breathe into your left lung. Inhaling back toward the center, inhaling, pressing back up. And then with your left hand, grabbing your right temple, and rest your right hand on that right knee. Or you can even drop it down to the ground for a different stretching. Close those eyes. And breathing into any tightness of your neck. So whatever you feel comfortable. Because you just woke out of bed and rolled out. Getting that neck stretch is important. And then wrap that back hand behind. Close those eyes. Even if you're sitting at a desk all day, these are just beautiful stretches. I even do this when I'm driving, when I'm sitting in my car at a stop sign. It's always nice. And then release. And then hands on the knees. We're going to do little rotations, dropping the yogic churning. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Now exhaling the opposite way. Open up those hips. And then hands behind. And drop your head back into the trapeze. We're going to inhale, lift the hips up. Breathe into your front body. This is that sunflower pose. Exhale, dropping down onto your bottom again. So hands on the hips. Little tiny circles with the head. If you hear any crunching, you're just aligning the neck. And then slow it down. Big circles. Breathing into any tightness of the neck. The tighter it is, the slower you go. And then inhaling back toward the center. We're going to go hands on the hips. We're going to do a little Ayurveda. Fingers into the rectus abdominis. We're going to inhale tall. Exhale, press your fingertips in toward the center. Roll the pelvis. Pull the elbows in. Let the head drop into your lap. Press firmly into the core, activating the juices, the marma points. And then quickly release. Good job. Inhale, arms up to the sky, reaching. Exhale, dropping your right hand to the left side, top hand over like a rainbow. Breathe in to your left lung. Turn the heart up to the sky. Breathe in. You're taking that hand over and reaching like a rainbow. Good job. Inhaling back up nice and tall, reaching. Look toward those thumbs. Relax the throat. Breathe in through those lungs. Exhale, drop that left hand to the right knee. Back hand, right hand behind. Inhale, tall. Exhale, look over your back shoulder, twisting. Cross the thoracic, maybe cross the belly, depending. Just be mindful of your spine. Inhale, tall. Exhale, look forward. Counter twist with the neck. And then release. Uncross, cross the opposite way. It's always good to swap out those legs. Pull the flesh out from the backside. Hands on the waist. So if you remember turning your head one direction, try the opposite. So nice small circles, opposite way. If you don't remember, try both. So if you hear any crunching, you're just kind of screwing back your head onto your body, getting all the little crunches out, and then slow down. So you're just adding a little synovial fluid back into your joints. Nice big circles. Breathe in. You can close those eyes. Breathe in. Observe any tightness in your neck. Slow it down if it's tight. Nice and slow. into the sinewy texture of the neck. And then slowly come back to neutral spine, hands on the waist. Inhale, tall. Exhale, fingers into the core. Exhale, pressing in. Pull the elbows in. Let the skin of your back spread. Roll the pelvis and press firmly into the core. Let the head drop into your lap like a bowling ball. So let it dangle and then quickly release. Good job. Inhale, arms up to the sky, reaching. Breathing here. Exhale, drop your left hand down, top hand over. Exhale, reach over, turn the heart up. Breathe into your right armpit. Slow down the breath. Good job. Inhaling back up, nice and long, reaching. Look toward the thumbs, relax the throat, breathe in. Exhale, take that right hand down to that left knee, back hand behind. Inhale, tall. Exhale, gently look over your left shoulder. Counter twist with the neck. Always nice. Inhale, tall. Exhale, look forward. Good job. And then release. Now, pull the heels in toward with each other, pressing the feet together, wrapping the fingers, and then pull the heels in closer to the groin. You can wiggle those knees, butterfly it, and then kind of wiggle back and forth if you want on your sit bones. Inhale, tall. Exhale, forward fold, bowing down. So you can try to allow gravity to invite your heart down. Breathe into your back. Some people muscle their way in if they want to go a little deeper. Breathe into the back and then exhale slowly, tugging gently at your toes. Or you can just allow passive yin, because if you're muscling it in, it's yang. So we want this nice balance of ease and firmness. They call it Sukha Sthira. So every pose in yoga should be with ease and firmness. So breathing in. One pose shouldn't be too hard and it shouldn't be too easy. So you just want that nice ease and firmness. Breathe into the back. And then slowly, slowly inhaling up. Good job. Now, uncross those legs. We're just going to rest here. I'm going to do a Nadi Shodhana, which is the breath alternating through the nose, just to clear up the nasalis. Because it is spring, we got little allergies going on with the grasses and whatnot. So middle finger and pointer right on your third eye. You can close those eyes and breathe gently. We're going to take your pinky and ring finger. It's going to press on the left nostril. You're going to alternate it with your right thumb on the right nostril. So you're just breathing gently. Now, inhaling, exhaling fully. Now, press your right thumb on the right nostril. Inhale through the left. Hold both nostrils. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Hold. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Hold. Exhale through the right. And then release. You might notice one nostril breathes easier than the other. They say in Swara yoga, every 2 hours, maybe it's a cycle, your nostrils might open up on one side and switch back throughout the day into the night. So you might notice, the left one's plugged up all the time, it seems, but then it clears up throughout some time of the day. So it's kind of cool with especially allergy season. It's nice to breathe through those nostrils. And then from here, coming onto your hands and knees, spread those palms, fingers spreading out, knees underneath the hips here. You can shake your hips left and right. Shake your head left and right. And then coming back into neutral spine. So you engage the core, tuck the tailbone, pull the ears away from the shoulders, having that flat back. We're going to focus on a point in front of you. Inhale that right arm out in front. balancing on your 3 limbs. Now we're gonna inhale that left leg out, spinal balance. Using the core, keep reaching straight out, pointing and shooting. And then here, lift those limbs up higher. Breathing in. Exhale, bend that right elbow and the left knee caving in the spine here. Make that elbow and knee touch and keep breathing, keep holding it there. And then inhale slowly out. The slower you go, the more core you're using. Inhale, reaching. Good job. Exhale, bend that elbow and knee once more, caving in the spine, breathing slowly. So you're balancing. If you fall out, you can come back in, inhaling back out. One more time. Keep reaching, keep balancing, and then taking that right hand, grab that back foot and try to kick out that leg. Focus on a point in front of you that's not moving. Breathing nice and tall. And then exhale, releasing everything, dropping down into Balasana. So child's pose. There you can rock your forehead left and right, massaging the forehead. You can press your palms into the mat to press the sit bones back down onto your heels. You can have your knees nice and wide if you like, or knees together. It's up to you. Take that deep breath into your back body. Slow down your breath. Listen for that ujjayi, that victorious sound. There you can even pull your hands beside your heels and relax the shoulders. Breathe into your back. To get that nice glute stretch, your hamstring stretch. Allow your shoulders to drop and relax. Spread the skin of your back. Here, extend those palms back out in front and then inhaling back up into table. So engage the core, tuck the toes, spread those fingers. As it spreads that stress from the wrist out. Knees underneath the hips. Inhaling through the crown to elongate, pull the ears away. So focus on a point again in front of you that's not moving. Inhale that left arm out, balancing on your 3 legs, your tri-tip pose. Inhale that right leg back. So breathing in, keep extending and point and shoot the energy out from your heart all the way through your fingertips out toward your toes. Inhale, lift the limbs up higher. Good job. Exhale, bend that left elbow and make that touch that right knee, caving in the spine, breathing in. And then slowly, slowly inhale back out, reaching. Good job. Inhale, lift the limbs higher. Focus on a point in front of you. Exhale, bending nice and slow. Make the elbow knee touch. The slower you go, good job. Inhaling nice and slow, open up, reaching, breathing. And then take that left hand and grab that back foot and kick out that leg. Breathing here. Good job. Breathing and extending the legs. Focus on a point in front of you that's not moving. And then exhale, releasing the leg, pressing back down into Balasana. Child's pose. Breathe into the back. Slow down the breath. Inhaling, reaching through the palms, pressing palms, pushing the sit bones onto the heels if possible. And then exhale, walk the hands all the way to your far left. Grab the left palm with the right. Breathe into your right lung. Inhaling back toward the center. Inhaling, reaching. Exhale, walk the hands all the way to your far right. Grab the right palms with the left. Slow down the breath. Inhaling back toward the center, inhaling, reaching. Inhaling, coming back into all fours. And then here, dropping onto your elbows. We're gonna do, you can either interlace those fingers in front, or you can place the palms right in front. We're gonna inhale, lift the knees up, and then drop your hips. So you're coming into a forearm plank. Good job. So this forearm plank is engage your core. So tuck the tailbone, untuck. You might feel a little shaky. Untuck and tuck. So we're going to exhale, drop and rotate your hips. So you're going to drop your left hip, rotate. You're doing a little twist, inhaling up, back into a forearm plank. And then exhale, dropping, twisting your right hip down. And then inhaling back up. So again, one more time. Make sure your toes are tucked. Inhaling through the core, you can untuck and tuck your tailbone. And then exhale, drop your left hip down. Inhaling back up. Good job. Exhale, drop your right hip down. Inhaling back up, so you get a little twist, and then exhale, drop onto your belly button, coming into Sphinx. Woo, untuck those back toes. Hey, shake your tailbone. Spread those fingers, lift through the crown. Inhale, the chin up to the sky. Exhale, drop your chin to the chest. Here you can rock your ears left and right. The bowling ball of a head, relax the neck. 10 to 15 pounds are here every day. Inhaling back to neutral slide. Left arm in front. Inhale that right arm up to the sky. Breathing in. Exhale, weaving underneath your left armpit. Walking your left hand to the right. Rest your left cheek or chin either on the crook of your arm or the bicep. Close those eyes. Allow your arms to expand like wings. I always feel like this should be like an eagle pose. But it's more like an angel pose because you're resting in the laurels of your wings. Allowing the outside shoulders to stretch. Allow your heart to melt. Let the skin of your back grow like a diamond. So there's like a little diamond between your shoulders. Let that diamond, the patch of skin grow. That's your brain point, according to Qigong. Breathe into your back, all the way down to your tailbone. And here, wrap your arms around. Give yourself a generous, tight little hug. A little self-care goes a long way. Give yourself a pat on the back. Again, for getting on your mat today, for getting out of bed. And then slowly, slowly inhaling back up into Sphinx. There, spread those palms, shake your tailbone. And then inhale, lift the chin up to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Rock your ears left and right. And then right arm in front. Inhale that left arm up. Breathing here. Exhale, weave in underneath your right armpit. Walking that right hand to the left again. Resting your chin or cheek on your top bicep. The crook of your arm. Breathe into your back body, into your shoulders, all the way down to your tailbone. Close your eyes. Just surrender and sink in. Take your full deep breaths. Listen for that Ujjayi breath. Feel those arm stretches in here. Give yourself another generous tight squeeze, just like from Temple Grandin, that Disney movie with Clara Dane, where she's a little autistic, and we all might be as well. You get a little squeeze from a cow machine that she made, so just like squeezing your body here. Nice, generous hug. Releases those endorphins, and then relax those arms. And then resting here in reverse Shavasana, pillow your face here. You can shake your tailbone. You can bend those knees. You can windshield wiper those heels, massage those thighs. Nice and relaxed. This opens up those hips as well. And dropping those heels, resting on your left cheek, facing your right hand, left hand beside your left hip. Here you can inhale that right knee toward that right elbow into this crocodile pose, they call it, but this I call Captain Morgan pose. Opens up the right knee, right hip. Breathe into the back. Opens up, and then extend that left arm out to the side, palm facing down, getting into the shoulders. Right hand in front of your face. We're going to exhale, roll over to your left side body. You can pillow your face with a block. You can take your right foot bent over that, extend the left leg, or you can pull it behind to open up the hip. You can even take that left hand behind to squeeze the shoulders and do a little bit more of a heart opener. Slow down the breath, breathe into the shoulders. And slowly, slowly exhale, rolling back onto your belly button. Pillow your face in reverse Shavasana. You swap cheeks and you rest on your right cheek, right hand beside the right hip, facing your left hand. Breathe into your back. Feel the texture of the mat. Feeling grounded here. We're going to inhale that left knee toward that left elbow. And rest here to open up that left hip. And extend that right arm out to the side, palm facing down, left hand in front of you like a push-up hand. Exhale, roll to your right side body. Here you can grab a block or pillow. You can take your left leg behind that right extended leg if you like to open up the hips. You can exhale, pull the left hand behind you, little half bind. Resting here, breathe into your heart space. Breathe into any tightness of the shoulders. Slow your breath. And then slowly, slowly exhaling back onto your belly button. Reverse Shavasana, reverse corpse pose. Resting there. Now pulling the elbows back underneath, coming into Sphinx, spreading those palms. You're going to tuck your toes. You're going to inhale, lift back up into that plank, the forearm plank. Now we're going to come into dolphin pose and use more of your shoulders. So you walk your toes forward, dripping your forehead down, dropping your forehead down. So this is more shoulder work. And then this is almost like a downward dog in the back. You can even pedal away your heels in dolphin pose. Here you can shake your head a nod. Good job. And eventually you can press into your palms, lift those elbows up here in downward dog. So spread those fingers. You can take the full length of the mat. Pedal away your heels. You can bend both the knees. You can point the sit bones up and shake your head, nod. Exhale to rock those heels. And then here you can sway left or right your hips. A full side stretch. Good job. You're looking between the thumbs. Bend both the knees. We're going to walk up, skip up into a forward fold. Woo. Inhale halfway up. Engage the core. Exhale forward, fold all the way down. You can bend those knees. You can sway left and right. You can grab your elbows. Ragdoll left and right. Let the head dangle. And then dropping your hands down to the center. Inhale halfway up. Exhale forward fold. Inhaling, sprouting hands up to the sky. Hands together. Look up toward the thumbs. And then exhale, dropping the hands to the heart. Here you can lift those toes, plant them firmly into the mat. We're going to lean over to your right side. Inhale that left knee up in space. Rock and roll. You can grab that knee. Right hand on that right hip. Rock and roll. Wiggle those toes. Good job. Now you're going to grab your ankle, pull it back. You're getting that balancing here, focus here. Have your right arm out and extended or out to the side, so you're getting the full thigh stretch of your left foot, of your left leg. It's almost like dancer pose. And then here, releasing that leg, coming back onto a Samasthiti. Lift those toes, plant them firmly into the mat. We're going to lean over to your left foot. Inhaling that right knee up in space. You can grab that right knee, rock and roll the ankles, left hand on that left hip. Wiggle those toes. Focus on a point in front of you that's not moving. And then exhale, grabbing the ankle, pull your leg back so you're getting that full stretch of your right thighs. Here you can have your left hand on the left hip or left hand out in front or out to the side. So focusing on the point. Pull that back heel toward the glute. Good job. So you're getting the full stretch. And releasing everything. You know, one thing I wanted to do with last week was the tennis ball, but here we can actually do it without just because we're in the standing pose. This is a Qigong move. You're gonna have your arms out to the side. We're gonna lean over to your right foot. And then we're gonna lift your left foot up in the space. So you're balancing on all fours. So you're using your core muscle here. Balancing. If you fall out, you can fall back in, but keep lifting, keep breathing. Now feeling that chi ball that you're holding in front of you. Now try to imagine wrapping your foot around it. You're holding it in your hands. Keep breathing, keep lifting. Good job. You feel yourself sweat a little. Exhale, dropping back down. Whew. So you're using a lot of your glutes, your core muscles, and your arms. So relaxing here. You can roll the shoulders back. Or you can swing your arms around, kind of massage your body, spinal twists. Good job. Now coming back into stillness, coming back into this, it's almost like Samastiti or Tadasana. We're gonna lean over to your left foot now. We're gonna arms out, breathing here, and then lift up your right foot. So you're balancing here. Keep lifting and imagine holding this big tennis ball, or not tennis ball, this big old beach ball. Keep lifting and holding, wrapping your feet around it, wrapping your hands around it, breathing in this energy ball. If you fall out, you can fall back in, keep breathing, getting a little warmer. And then release back down. Woo! So you feel the difference of how your legs are here. You can swing back and forth, kind of massaging your body. Good job. They're a nice little twist here. All right, coming back onto the top of your mat. Feet underneath your hips. Lift those toes, plant them firmly to the mat. Engage the core, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, arms up to the sky, reaching. Look toward the thumbs. Breathe in to elongate through the fingers. Grab your left wrist, pull it, exhale over to the right side. Breathe into your left side body. You can pull your left hips off to the left side just to get that full stretch of the side. Inhaling back toward the center. As lateral stretches, grabbing your right hand, breathing in, exhale, pulling over to your left side, pushing your right hips out. In the full stretch of your right side body, breathing in. Inhaling back toward the center, hands together, exhale, hands to the heart. Now leaning over to your right leg, inhale that left knee up in space. Rock and roll those ankles. We're gonna exhale, swing it back. Drop the heart, bend that knee slightly. Lifting the back heel, you can have your arms out like an airplane. You can grab a block if you need a block like so. So you're balancing here again on the ankle, and then drop that back foot down. So moving things out of the way. Back foot down, you can lift the back heel, hands on the hips to squat, and then hands to the heart. Breathing in this high crescent pose. And then lean forward. And then turn and twist over to your right side and try to hook your left elbow past that left knee. So breathing and balancing here. You can extend those arms out like a bird's wing. Here you can even take that top hand and do a half bind behind your back and turn the heart up. Breathing here. Hopefully you're feeling in your glutes too. Now inhale the arms back out, open up like a bird's wing, hands to the heart, back in namaste, and inhaling back up into that high crescent pose. Good job. I know you're on the ball of your back foot. You're squatting down. Inhale, arms up to the sky again, reaching. Now grab your left wrist and pull it to the right side, balancing here. So hopefully you're getting that psoas stretch with your left hip. And then inhaling back toward the center. Good job. Now seal the back foot down. Open up the arms into warrior two. Now bend that front knee right over the ankle, pointing toward the pinky toe. Back foot, if it's not wide enough, your hands on the hips. If your hips are not to this parallel to the side of the mat, move that back heel further. Have a little nice squat. So bending, placing that library book on your front mat. Make sure that knee is right over the ankle, not beyond or not to the side. Arms out in front and behind. Flip the palms up, relax the shoulders. Breathe in to really exhale, flip them back down. Squat a little bit more. Good job. Now, inhale, reaching forward. You're going to drop your right elbow to the right knee. Top hand over the ears. Woo! Side angle pose. You're going to drop your right hand down to the mat if you like, or in front of your right foot. You can use a block. You can take that top hand and do a half bind. Look up toward the sky. Twisting the heart up. Good job. Now exhale, drop both hands down, swinging the back heel back up. You're coming into that runner's lunge. Now here's a little twist. We're going to inhale that right arm up back to the sky. Woo. Breathing in this nice low lunge. And twisting again. And then exhale, dropping the hands back down into that runner's lunge. And then you can seesaw back and forth, opening up the left hip. Here you can drop your back knee down, untuck the back toes. Good job. Inhale through the crown. Exhale, pulling back into a runner stretch. Tipping the front toes up, pulling the sit bones back. Inhale through the crown. Exhale, bowing over that right knee. Breathe into the back. Good job. If you need blocks to help support, you're welcome to. Inhaling, bending forward, coming into that high lunge again. Here you can drop onto your elbows or drop onto a block and roll the right sole of your feet. Breathe into your back. A little extra challenge, bonus points. You can look over your right shoulder, grab that back foot and pull it toward the glute, drop the hips. Always good to get that nice little stretch. They say, was it trying's half? I can't even think of it. Trying is half the battle. And then releasing. Now dropping the hands back down under, pulling the leg back into all fours. Spread those fingers. Engage the core. Coming back into the table. So using the spinal core here. And then here we're going to tuck the toes. We're going to inhale the hips up and then drop the hips coming into plank. So this is your core muscle here. Tucking the tailbone. If you can't be on your hands, you can come on your forearms. You're going to balance here. We're going to inhale, lift your left arm out in front. Good job. Coming into all threes. Now we're going to focus on a point. We're going to inhale, lift that right foot back. Woo! Now dropping all the limbs back down. So that was your core there. That's extra challenges. If you can't do all two legs, just try just three down and one arm up. So coming back into plank. You're going to inhale, lift your right arm out. Good job. Now focus on a point. Inhale, lift the back left foot up. And then exhale, drop both limbs down. Woo, that's a lot of core. Now exhale, pressing the hips back. Come into downward dog. Spread those palms. Pedal away the heels. Shake your head, nod. Ooh, now look between the thumbs. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to walk up, skip up into forward fold. You can dangle your head. You can wrap the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Pull the wrists forward into your shoulder stress. Shake the head, nod. You bend the knees. Get a little balance of laying the belly on the lap. Breathe into your shoulders and then release the palms. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, sprouting on up. Hands to the sky. Hands together. Exhale, hands to the heart. And here, lifting the toes up, we're going to exhale, squat into chair. Engage the core. Good job. Your feet might be together, they might be apart, but make sure you see the toes and sit back. Now squat a little lower. Good job. Now inhaling back up, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands release to the side. Woo! That's a workout. Now hands to the heart. Tuck the tailbone, roll the shoulders back, engage the core. Feel that Samasthiti, that equal standing pose. Close those eyes. We're gonna exhale, lean forward. We're gonna lean back. Come to the center, lean toward your right. Feeling the sensations of change, and then exhale, leaning over to your left. And then inhaling back towards your center, your true north, and your true self. Blink your eyes open. We're gonna lean over to your, let me think. Lean over to your left foot, right? I'm trying to remember. Yes. And then lift up your right knee. Here you can grab your right ankle, left hand on that left hip. Just rock and roll those ankles. Just balance here. Exhale, swinging that right foot back. You can drop your heart down. You can have a micro bend in that left knee now. And you can even extend those legs out. I feel like we've done this side before. If not, we're going to switch side. And then drop, let me think. Drop that back leg down. Now, we haven't done this side. Ha! Good. Now, lift that back heel up. Squat a little lower. Hands to the heart. Good job. This is your little high lunge. We're going to lean forward and then twisting, looking over to your left. You can hook your right elbow past that left knee, turning the heart up, balancing here. And extend those arms out to help balance you a little bit more. Breathe in. You can take that top hand and twist it behind your back. And that'll half bind. Good job. And then inhaling, hands back to the heart. Inhaling back up into the high lunge. Ooh, I know. Now inhale, arms up to the sky, reaching. Now grabbing that right wrist, pull it over to your left side body. Hopefully getting that side stretch, that psoas stretch. Here you can squat a little bit more if you need to. Scissoring those legs. Inhaling back toward the center, sealing the back foot down. Open up those arms out to the sides to warrior two. Here, bend that front knee right over the ankle, pointed toward the pinky toe. Your hands on the hips. If your hips are not parallel with the side of the mat, you can widen that stance with your back foot. Make sure your hips, pelvis isn't spilling forward or side. Make sure the knee is right, tracking right over toward the second, third, or pinky toe. Arms out in front and behind. And flip the palms. Breathe in to relax the shoulders. Exhale, flip them back down. Squat a little lower. Imagine placing that library book right in front of your lap. Good job. Now we're going to inhale, reach forward, and then drop your left elbow onto that left knee. Top hand over, shooting like an arrow. Side angle pose. Good job. You can even drop your bottom hand down a little further onto a block. You need to go a little deeper, shooting the top hand over the ears. And then you can take that top hand and wrap it behind your back into a half bind. Turn the heart up. Good job. Now inhale that top hand back over, reach, and then dropping that top hand down, swing that back heel up. I'm gonna do a little twist. You're gonna inhale that left arm up to the sky. Ooh, twisted high lunge. Exhale, drop your hands back underneath and do that little runner's lunge. Ooh, I know. You can drop that back knee down and tuck the back toes. Inhale through the crown, dropping your hips. And then exhale, pulling back your hips. Coming into that runner's lunge, you can have your hands on either side and pull the toes up, pulling the sit bones back in space. Breathe into the crown. Exhale, forward fold over that left knee. Breathing in here, inhaling, bending that front knee forward, dropping the hips. You can drop your hands down, coming back into that high lunge. And then exhale, drop onto your elbows or onto some blocks, coming into that low lizard. Roll the sole of your left leg if you want. Breathe into your hips. Nice and slow. For those extra bonus points, you can look over your left shoulder and try to grab that back foot, pull it toward the glute, drop your hips. A full stretch of those frog legs. And then release the legs. Hands back underneath. Good job. I'm going to pull your legs back into all fours. And then here, we're going to sit back into your heels. Come into this, open up your thighs. And then here you can drop your hands back behind and drop your head back into the trapeze. Inhale, lift up the hips. Breathe into your front body. Exhale, drop your tailbone back onto your heels. Here you can take your right arm in front, left arm over, eagle arms, twisting and binding. Otherwise, you can dangle. And inhale, lift those elbows. Breathe in. Exhale, drop your elbows, keeping that twist. Drop your forehead toward the thumbs. You're going to rock your ears left and right, kind of get into the neck muscles. Breathe and close those eyes. And then unwind. Now coming into, off your heels, coming into a suffering pose. Open up those arches, tucking those toes, and gently sit on back on the heels. Open up the feet arches. We're going to take your right arm in front, left arm over, twisting, binding. Or actually, I did that. Left arm over. You see left arm in front, right arm over, twisting and binding. Here you can dangle. Inhale, lift those elbows up. Breathe into the shoulders. Exhale, drop your elbows, drop your forehead toward the thumbs. Again, rock your ears left and right. Good job. You're unwinding, coming off those toes gently. Give your toes a little love tap. Open up those toes. And then cross your ankles again. Coming into a seated position, extend your legs out in the front. Pull the flesh out from the back side. You're going to inhale, arms up, reach for the stars. Breathe in. Now flatten those palms. Pull the elbows past those ears. This is your downward dog pose. You're pressing through those palms. Feel the energy source from your sit bones all the way through your spine, up toward your palms. Breathe in, exhale, forward fold. Here you can grab your ankles. You can keep a mild bend in the knees. Or you can grab a belt. Breathe in through the crown. Exhale, forward fold some more in Paschimottanasana. Slow down the breath. And slowly inhaling up. Taking that right foot in to the inside of your left thigh. Pull the flesh out from the back side. Inhale, arms up, reaching. Exhale, grabbing your big toe, little toe in Maha Mudra. Inhale through the crown. Exhale, forward fold over that knee. If you need a belt nearby, you can use that. You can grab your ankle. You can grab your wrist beyond. A full stretch on the side. Janu Shirshasana. Knee to head pose. Slow down the breath. And slowly inhale, release. Now taking that right foot, flatten it on the ground. Pulling the heel in close, you can hug your leg in. Good job. Now inhale, arms up, reaching. This is mariachi's pose. Sounds like mariachi band. Inhale through, exhale, forward fold. You can grab that ankle, big toe, little toe, or you can use a belt. Meaning exhaling forward. For an extra bonus point, you can take your right arm, try to bind your right knee, and then take your left hand, go behind your back and bind. Again, if you need a belt, you can use a belt. This is getting the full back stretch as well. If you need a belt to finish that bind, you can grab one nearby. Now releasing everything. Do a little twist. We're going to inhale that left arm up. Exhale, wrapping around that right knee, back hand behind. Inhale, tall. Exhale, looking over your right shoulder. If you want to go a little extra, you can inhale, tall. Exhale, take that left elbow past that right knee and help twist, look over your right shoulder still. Mariachi part 2. And then exhale, look forward. And then releasing everything. The other one, I think it's kind of difficult, but you can do half fish pose, Lord of the Fish. You can take that right leg over the extended left leg. And if you want to finish it off, you can do the full expression. You can bend that bottom knee and sit back onto your sit bone. It's very similar. Inhale that. You can rewind otherwise. Inhale that left arm up to the sky. Exhale, you can grab your right knee, back hand behind, your right hand behind, or you can go beyond that left elbow past that left knee. Inhale tall. Exhale, look over and twist out your right shoulder again. So this is the full pose of Lord of the Fish. And then inhaling back for twisting the neck. And then releasing everything, unwinding. Actually, since our legs are crossed in this position, we can do cow face pose. So pulling your heels out to the sides or grabbing your ankles can help sit left and right. Try to stack your knees. Good job. Inhale tall. Exhale forward fold. So this opens up the outer hips, allowing your heart to bow down. Someday you might rest your chin on that top knee. It's up to you. Breathe into the back. It's great for the hips. And slowly inhaling up. Now unbinding those legs. You can have those legs bent, knees bent. You can windshield wiper those knees. And then crossing actually not crossing, but pulling your left leg left foot into your right thigh and pull the flesh out from the back side. I'm kind of facing you or not facing you. We're going to inhale, arms up, reach for the stars. Exhale, forward fold. You can grab your big toe, little toe into Maha Mudra. Inhale through the crown. Exhale, forward fold over that right knee. You can grab your ankle, big toe, or use a belt again. Go beyond and you can grab your wrist too. So breathe into your left lung. Breathe into your entire back. And bow down your forehead toward that right knee. Janu Sirsasana. My favorite juiciest poses for the back even. And those hamstrings, you might feel it too. Slow down your breath. Listen for that textured breath. Slowly inhaling up. Now, feeling that left foot down onto the mat near the groin, pulling it in, hugging your left leg. So we're gonna inhale, arms up, reach. Exhale, forward fold. You can grab your ankle, big toe, little toe. You can even use a belt to help you pull your forehead toward that right knee. And if you want to do that little half bind or full bind, you can take your left arm in front of that left knee and you can take your right hand behind and bind. You can seal the deal with the belt if you need it. So you're almost like a forward fold. So this is a nice shoulder twist. Nice shoulder stretch, a back stretch even. The Mariachi part 1. Mariachi A. There's A, B, and C. Mariachi 1, 2, 3. So inhaling back, releasing. Now we're gonna inhale that right arm up to the sky. Exhale, grabbing, wrapping around your left knee, left hand behind. Inhale tall. Exhale, twisting over your left shoulder. Look behind. And inhale, releasing. You can take that right elbow even past that right knee. Inhale tall. Exhale, twisting again. You might notice one side's easier than the other. And then inhale tall, exhale looking forward. Little counter twist of the neck. And then here releasing. Now you can take that left foot over the extended right leg. Here you can finish that full expression. You can even bend that bottom knee. It's up to you. As if you're sitting, you can make sure your right foot is sealed toward the ground. You can inhale that right arm up to the sky. You can either exhale, wrap it around the knee, or go beyond the knee. Exhale, back hand behind. Inhale, tall. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. And people actually do a full bind. You can even take your left hand behind your back. Somehow, my arms are a little long, but my torso is very short. My own best friend can even wrap and do a whole bind. I don't know how she does it. It's kind of complicated. So inhaling, releasing everything, looking forward. You can take your hands onto the ankles, stacking the knees again. Kind of sit, rock left and right to sit on the sit bones. Inhale, tall. Exhale, forward fold into Malasana, cow face pose. So open up those outer hips. Now those hips to stretch, and then allow your heart to bow down. And then slowly, slowly inhaling up. Now unwrap those legs and come into Shavasana. You can take your mat to the nearest reality along the wall. You can take your bolster block underneath your legs if you want. Grabbing a blanket nearby. You're gonna wrap yourself up. And then slowly, slowly roll yourself back down onto the ground. Palm facing up, relaxing the thighs. Relax the shoulders. Close those eyes. Give yourself the permission to relax. The eyeballs sink into the eye sockets. Relax the cheeks. Let your jaws, you move around until they just completely subside. And relax the ears, the throat. Radiating warmth from your heart. Let your heart sink. Relaxing the belly. Allow your breath to fulfill the lungs as if you're breathing into the floor. Relaxing the glutes, the back of your knees. And your heels get heavier. By purifying memory, we purify our whole mind. For an average person, memory is the past state of mind. For the yogi, it is the present state of mind. We should not forget that memory records everything. Memory is useless if it brings about a repetition of the past that impedes the process of our evolution. But memory is useful if it helps to prepare you for the future, and even necessary if you use it to develop. Memory is a continuous profit and loss account through which we can see whether we are receding or proceeding. By sorting out wanted from unwanted memory, we allow new experiences to surface. The whole of the useful past is now at our present disposition. Memory ceases to function as a separate entity and merges with consciousness. Patanjali said that when memory is cleansed completely, the mind drops like the ripe fruit and consciousness shines in its purest form. By this I mean that when memory serves as a spur to perfect present action without taint, then it is acting in its intended form. A cleansed memory is one that does not contain undigested emotions from the unconsciousness, but that deals with feelings in the present as they arise. Kind of integrating everything you've done in your practice. And slowly, slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes. And keep your eyes closed. When you're ready, you can exhale, pull the knees into your heart space and rock your body left and right like a boiled egg. And when you're ready, you can fall to your favorite side and take 2 deep breaths. And when you're ready, you can press up into a seated position.